The second big takeaway that I had was about user experience. We all know that the spec sheet has numbers, and those numbers are a best case scenario in most instances. However, at the end of the day, what matters most is what the users think. And it always seems like the users think that the Wi-Fi is the problem. Whether it's internet hiccups, whether it is slow system performance, the Wi-Fi is down. Now, we know that it's not the case because we're technology professionals and we have experience in troubleshooting. But what we have to do is manage those experiences. And while our answer to the Wi Fi is slow is usually a list of questions, users can't answer that because to them, the difference between it working correctly and not working at all is not that wide of a gap. And so a lot of the companies in the industry have really focused on user experience monitoring. They've been able to quantify what they see in their infrastructure and use those measurements as a way to determine the relative health of a connection. Now, we've seen this before. We know that while our laptop or our tablet might be connected to a wireless access point at full fidelity because we're sitting right underneath it, sometimes it's the little things like DNS, or perhaps it's even latency on the link going to the internet and back that could introduce problems. And when you consider that most people today use some form of an app on their devices to communicate. And those are very hard to troubleshoot as they're usually a black box of software. We have to monitor everything around it in order to make sure that our users are experiencing the internet and doing their jobs at the efficiency that they would like. And so companies like Cisco and Juniper and Ubiquiti are including user experience monitoring in their dashboards so that you can see these problems before they become real issues and you can take corrective actions. In the case of Juniper, with the use of Marvis, they can even give you suggestions about how to fix the problem so you can go implement it. And I think that that's a big step forward as we look at the way that technology has shifted away from having to have, very in-depth knowledge about how to troubleshoot specific problems into this generalized, these numbers don't look good, tweak these settings to make those numbers look better. And what that translates in down the road is that your users are happier, or at the very least, they're not blaming the Wi-Fi.